Hello fellow collectors and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we are taking a look at the Regal variant of Cobra Commander from the G.I. Joe Classified series. So there's this whole weird history with this figure that I admit I'm not 100% sure about, but there was this app that they were going to do an exclusive Cobra Commander, and I apologize I don't remember the name of the app, but it was going to be like when they showed off pictures of the figure, they showed this, and I don't know if this was like an earlier rendering with an earlier color palette that they later changed, but then forgot to send the correct picture to the app. So when this figure got showed off, people pre-ordered it thinking they were going to get this. Then when the orders started getting fulfilled, they got the normal Cobra Commander, which I've already reviewed. And then I think there was this whole controversy and people said they wanted this one. So Hasbro said, okay, well then we'll go ahead and do it. So then they put it up on their website. And that's where I actually got this one from, Hasbro Pulse. So I don't know if this one was a mistake or just an earlier color palette that they decided to change, but then when people expressed interest, they just went ahead with it anyway. I don't know. At this point, we have 3 different Cobra Commanders, and I all think they're pretty good. Honestly, all 3 color palettes are pretty excellent. So yeah, I don't know the full story behind this. If somebody knows for sure, feel free to let me know in the comments below. But as far as I know, this was either an earlier color palette that they abandoned or something that they meant to reveal later and it got revealed early by accident, but they weren't ready with it yet. So I don't know. In any case, I'm happy to have it. I think it looks great. I think this is the most kind of cartoon accurate version of Cobra Commander in my opinion. I like the artwork here on the side, how it kind of wraps around. I like that. It looks really, really neat. You have the standard kind of group shot mural here on the back, which I think looks pretty cool. Not too much going on the side. Not really too much going on the top or bottom. You can see it's still number 6, so there's no different numbering or anything for this. It's just considered Cobra Commander like the other one is. It's just called Regal variant on the Hasbro Pulse, so that's what I'll be calling it as well. But I'm going to go ahead and get him out of the box and we'll take a closer look. Here he is out of the packaging. I really like this color palette. Like I said, it's definitely the most cartoon accurate in my opinion with the light blue. I love the helmet. It's got some nice gold trim around the bottom there, which I think looks pretty good. Mine's a little warped from being in the package, but hopefully that'll snap back eventually. But I love the silver dome, very iconic for Cobra Commander. You have some nice Cobra symbols here on the gauntlets and on the chest. He's got this kind of soft rubber cape piece that kind of is the shoulder pad, the cape. It runs down around here and it extends all the way to his little scabbard down here for his Cobra sword. All his accessories are the same as the previous version of Cobra Commander. So he's got the little Cobra sword there. He's got this gun, which kind of looks like a pirate gun, I gotta be honest. And then he's got 2 extra hands. If I can get him to stand for a moment, I will show them to you. He's got kind of a pointing hand, I'm assuming to direct troops, and then he's got a closed fist. I never noticed on the other one, but this hand is kind of a weird, I don't know if it's like a choking hand or something, but he's got kind of a crazy grip on that hand, and then he's got just kind of a normal hand over here to hold the gun. Which I have to say, it's a pretty neat gun. I mean, it's got a snake head as the handle, and then it's got another snake head running along the side of the gun itself. And this fits pretty easily into his hand if I can pop it in there to show you. Yeah, it's not too bad. Articulation wise, head is on a ball joint and a swivel. Well, not really a swivel, but there's a hinge for the ball joint is what I'm trying to say. He does have butterfly joints, but mine are really tight, so be careful, I guess. I don't know why they're so tight, but he does have the butterfly joints. You can see he's got a hinge there in the shoulder, as well as a rotation, which the rotation is also pretty tight. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows right there. He's got a swivel in the wrist and a hinge as well. He doesn't have that kind of like ball jointed torso piece, but he does have an ab crunch. But really the ab crunch mostly works back because of the way like his coat is, so it doesn't really go forward all that much, which is kind of weird. He can kick forward, he can kick out to the side, but again it's a little hindered by the coat here. You have a thigh swivel, you have a double jointed knee, you do have a boot swivel as well, and then you have a hinge in the ankle and side to side in the ankle as well. So pretty much all the articulation you'd want, except for maybe that kind of ball joint torso that they usually give us. And the ab crunch is a little weird as well. Now let's be honest, Cobra Commander's not really doing a bulk of the fighting. He's mostly just directing troops from a safe area, so I don't really need him to do all kinds of crazy poses. So I'm kind of okay with the level of articulation that he has. I just don't know why I can't get him to stand, so I'll have to play with that. But I really like the look of him. Like I said, I love this color palette. I think the suit looks great. I think the accessories look good. I'm very happy with him. Here is a comparison with the normal release. You can see much more muted colors, a lot of black, dark blue. Still looks good. I still really like it. But I really, really like this one because, like I said, this one definitely feels more cartoon accurate to me. And obviously, when I think of G.I. Joe, I think of that classic 80s cartoon because that's what I had when I was a kid. So he's also got some gold, accents down here in the feet and the shins. All the gold trim throughout the costume. I just think it looks really, really good. Honestly, I think they both look good, but I'm definitely I'm leaning towards this one as my favorite. Now, the third version is the HasCon version, where he's more of a black and red color palette with the soft goods cape, which is also very cool. So those are the three versions of Cobra Commander that we have. And honestly, I really like all three of them for different reasons. I think they're all good color palettes for this mold. And it's a good mold. I mean, he really does look good. I'm very happy with it. But I definitely recommend checking this out. I got mine from Hasbro Pulse. I don't know if he's going to end up being a Hasbro Pulse exclusive. I'm not 100% sure about that. If you're looking for him, that's where I would go to check for him. But I mean, he might make his way to eBay, Amazon, things like that eventually. I don't think he's going to be in stores. I'm not 100% about that, but I don't think so. I think it's going to be an online exclusive. But again, could be wrong. This guy could show up at Target someday. Although I'll be honest, I don't often find any G.I. Joes at Target these days. It's certainly not the Target exclusive ones that everyone's been looking for, but that's a rant for another time. In any case, I think this Regal version of Cobra Commander looks fantastic. I definitely recommend picking it up, and I think it's going to end up being my favorite version of Cobra Commander, just because it's so close to that iconic cartoon appearance, which is what I love from a kid. All my nostalgia factors are going off. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks so much for watching.